Hey guys, welcome to Home Cooking with Chef Leon Okendo. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to make a really healthy, nutritious meal that my sister taught me. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to create a chapati and you're going to stuff it with vegetables. Like a nice packed to the rafters with the vegetables, and you're going to do a nice sauce to finish it off, and you're also going to add a bit of mayonnaise. So I'm going to teach you guys how to not only make chapo, not only how to make stuffed red vegetables, I'm also going to teach you how to make sauce, a nice sweet chili sauce as well as mayonnaise. So hope you guys are ready. Karibuni. So the first thing we want to do is get our our ginger ready for action. What I like to do is peel off the skin real quick. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm not cooking by myself. I actually invited a friend over. I hope you guys are ready to see something beautiful. Aside from the food, of course. So, friend of mine, come over.
Is that how you introduce me?
I'm sorry. I'm hungry. Blood sugar.
Yeah? I see you got the memo.
Yes.
Blue on blue.
Blue on blue.
Yeah, and I know you're making veggies. Not my favorite. So hopefully it's not gonna be a blue day.
Shots fired.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a blue day.
I'm going to introduce yourself.
Someone went down.
Stop dissing me. Tell these people who you are. May know you. They don't know you.
Hi everyone, my name is Maureen Obare. I am a producer, actress, and a writer.
She is brilliant. She's really good at all those things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure.
Just now that I'm not a veggie person, you better change my mind by the way.
You better change your mind.
Yes, you had better.
It's okay. So
I'm not seeing everything raw here.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
What's
it called with a big name?
It's called coleslaw. Just give you a homa. You know what it's called. Just
so this are actually like sold.
Yeah. Wow. So you are, and they're mad cheap. It's everything here can serve about 20 people if you add more flour.
Okay. Right? What did you say we're making again?
So we're making a vegetable wrap.
Vegetable wrap.
Yes indeed. Yes indeed. The funny thing is, the first time I had this meal, it was actually at an Indian restaurant. Yeah? Okay. And it was even I was skeptical. I was like, my mom was always about introducing us to new food. So she took us out and she bought us these interesting things. This is basically chapo filled with some creamy thing.
Yeah.
And I was very confused. I was like, what's going on here? Yeah. And as it turned out, it was a nice vegetable wrap. They had made it so just divine, like they had taken the flavors of garlic, of ginger. It was filling.
Okay.
And then they added something I wish I had added also, but it's a bit tricky to get. Sweet what do you call it? Sweet pickles.
Okay, so like in layman's language.
Sweet pickles. Let me tell you, it's things we don't have enough. I wish we had them in Kenya. I wish you. Next episode you're making sweet pickles. I'll find out, guys.
So vegetable wrap in layman's language is what?
Chapo na salad. Yes. But because it's gonna taste amazing, you will just be saying vegetable wrap. Okay, you will be saying. I'm looking at the camera and I'm talking to you. It's very.
Don't worry. Have fun.
It's very unusual.
Have fun.
Yeah.
So why are we doing this again?
Yeah, this is the annoying part. So we are okay for.
Why are you doing this? I'm just watching you do it. So.
As you watch me do it. Yeah. As I'm doing this, the main thing I want to do is to activate the taste of ginger. When you grate ginger, especially like this, anytime you put it into sauces, stews, the scent, the flavor just comes alive. It's amazing. It's like the best thing ever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that at the end of the day, I'll know how to make this. I'll surprise people.
I get it.
I'm going to surprise guests.
And you know the best thing is it's probably the simplest meal ever. It's good because once you learn this, you really realize it's the simplest thing ever made.
Is it like a meal or a snack?
It's personally for me it's like both.
A meal that
It's both.
a meal that is a snack.
As an African, I know in your heart you feel like what nyama. I get it. It makes sense. Where is the meat? That's absolutely fine.
The meat.
Mm.
Where is the ugali?
Where is the ugangizi?
Yes.
Alright, let me make my life easier.
Please.
So you've got a carrot. Let's see how fast I can do this. What time is it now? 150. 154.
Yeah.
Okay, I guarantee you that by let's time it by 2:20 we're done.
We're done with.
We're done with this. We'll be chewing.
We'll be chewing.
Yes.
Yes.
Cindy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Let me add
Sounds
some
like a
speed,
really
man. Yeah, because I am hungry.
Me too.
You know, sometimes you invite friends over. Now, then you're there telling stories. Oh, how was work? Your friend is just hungry, but they're polite. But unajua, you're so caught up in the story, you forget, hey, mtu ametoka kwao with a plan. They had a mission. There were promises made.
Yeah.
There were promises made.
To eat.
So the best they can do as a chef, yeah, is deliver. So what do we have there? We have our nice carrots, right? Always wash your hands.
Yeah.
Always wash your hands. Done deal. So you've got our carrots ready. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna add some hot water to the carrots.
Oh.
Yeah. So what you really want, because basically we're gonna make a chapo after this. Yeah. We don't need to make more than I think 4.
What do you mean a chapo? Like the way you normally make?
Yeah, but the way I normally make a chapo.
Different version of chapo.
It would kind of be the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I normally like adding a bit of carrot to it. I like carrot in my chapati or pumpkin.
Oh yeah.
I love carrots. Carrots are big.
Yes, all the time.
Yes, sir.
See, he just called me sir. I'm not gonna answer to anything he says.
People say that. It's not like my dude. You know, you say my dude even though you're talking to a girl.
Yeah, and you say my G.
My
so
G,
it's
yeah.
like my girl or my guy or.
It's like, you know, women wanted equality, now they have it. There's like this they're adjusting. That's what it is, you're adjusting to it. But that's what equality is. My G, my dude.
No.
Call me.
No.
Buddha.
No.
Boss.
No.
It's called equality.
No, it's not.
That's what it is. It's equality.
That's not equality.
It's equality.
No, equality should be accompanied with the romance sort of.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Okay.
Alright, so more pointed out that I have this thing where it's called obsessive compulsive disorder.
See,
it's
put it
big.
back
Cleanliness
to
is
where-
big.
Put it back to where it was.
Yes, put it back to it was, you know,
Yes.
too simple, right?
This is obsessive.
Yes, okay.
So
Now,
what are we doing now?
okay. The whole time, I was expecting that to be boiling. It has not, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. No worries.
So what's that? The water that
That
was
is the water. Yeah. So, Mo,
Yeah.
you've never eaten any good vegetables at Bambali? You have like, we call it a mise en place. Right. So it means preparing before you cook.
Oh.
Alright, there we go. Now, what I put in there is some bell peppers and some onions. I'm going to add chopped apple, ginger. Ginger is the main thing, actually. Absolutely divine. And then there, I just get my special weapon. So you can add up the heat. And you can feel that smell, yeah? In fact, you can start. Feel free to start. Let me clear the path for you. Finally, this come.
Yes.
Yeah.
How long am I supposed to do this?
Well, remember, after touching anything aside from the food, you make sure you
Clean your hands.
wash your hands. Yes. Yes. Always wash your hands.
Oh yeah. How do you start this? Like, do you start like ugali, or is there a way that you should start?
No, just food is essentially just circular motions, and then you ensure that the food doesn't stick on the top. So basically, it's almost like you want to make a pancake of sorts. Okay, so basically you cook it, and you ensure that it stays level. It doesn't touch the edges. That way it won't burn. Okay. And you're also able to really check it out properly. Now I'm gonna do something crazy.
Should I keep stirring or just leave it?
I'm sorry?
Should I keep stirring or just?
Ah, nice. It's looking good. It's looking quite good. So what you really want is for these onions to become really soft. You see, they're still a bit hard.
Yeah.
Once the onions are soft, call me back, and I will give you a run through. Now what I'm doing here is I'm adding hot water to my carrots.
Okay.
Yeah. I want that flavor to really get through, to really get in there. Right? I've got my tomatoes nicely chopped up. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about how you cut your tomatoes, but I prefer to cut them in small cubes because I'm going to blend them. So that you just you finya them with a spoon. That means just press them down. For anyone who doesn't know what finya is.
It's what?
Finya.
Finya is what?
According to the Oxford Dictionary of English, the word finya. Familiar to
What is
the...
finya? It's not squeeze. What is
Finya.
Finya is...
I'm a finya. Finyo. Finya is it really Kiswahili actually? Finya, yes, it's Kiswahili. It's a Swahili word.
Yeah. Which you can like translate it directly to English.
I'm coming in hot.
Okay, so how long is this supposed to cook?
Are the onions soft? Yes, it looks good.
Yeah.
This is where I come in.
As I finya them.
As she finyas them, we add a bit of honey.
Oh, this looks really good.
Yes, indeed.
And just eat it with ugali. Looks like something like that.
Onions and ugali.
See, onions,
no eggs or anything?
No, nothing. No eggs. It's just onions and nyanya, and you eat it like that. You've never done that before?
Onions and ugali.
Yeah,
I can't say I
and ugali. You've never done that before?
I mean, there was usually some kind of like skuma wiki situation, maybe an egg.
No.
Alright, so I'm gonna add carrots for the tomato to reduce acidity. In fact,
oh my goodness, I can't even remember what to put in here. There's apple, there's onions, there's honey. What else is in here? Carrots. What's this that you just put in?
That's mustard.
Okay, this is mustard.
Yeah. Alright. And bell peppers.
Yeah, that's good.
Now we can turn up the heat. And then, oh, sorry. You okay? Pole sana. You can lift up the spoon because I always end up eating it.
This?
Yeah. It always falls down. For me, it just ends up on the floor.
But you guys don't have like etiquette for cooking?
How so?
Okay, not etiquette, like just being careful, do this, do that.
I'm clumsy. End of end of quote.
Okay.
I am mad clumsy now. Now this is what makes a sauce a sauce. Yeah. Don't be afraid to finya.
Chijibambes, ndio.
Chijibambes, man.
Yeah.
Add a bit of flour. Because I do not feel like rolling wraps all day. Right?
Yeah, we don't have the whole day.
Don't have the whole day.
Yeah, we're just making this for the camera.
Just for the camera, guy. And she was like, yeah, that's a plan. So how old are you when you started cooking, baby?
Somehow. There's no free lunch in Nairobi.
There's no free lunch in Nairobi,
no
guy.
free lunch in Nairobi.
Yeah, put this on.
Yeah, wash your hands.
Yes, yes. Hand washing.
Wash your hands. How old was I when
When you first started cooking?
When I first started cooking, I was, let me see, I think about 12. Yeah. Yeah, and my mom used to make us cook chapos all the time. So when I used to roll them, I used to roll like square, they were like square, triangle, and I really struggled with making round chapos for a very long time. But yeah, now I can.
Now you can, huh?
Yes.
You can make them round?
Yes.
Because me, I can't make them round.
I can.
I don't even bother. Round?
Chapo.
So I'm going to add a bit of cinnamon. I feel like it accentuates the taste.
There's carrot, cinnamon.
Just basic, just carrot, cinnamon. And then you're going to add a bit of sugar. That's not sugar, my bad. A bit of sugar.
Yeah, forgive his 4 eyes.
This is actually an improvement. You know, there's a time I did this show without glasses.
And then, did you see anything?
No, but I made really good food.
Tomatoes.
Like, that's how I realized.
Tomatoes.
Now, guess who's going to eat garlic? Guess.
It's that punishment.
The name starts with an M. Let me give you a clue. Someone's eating our garlic today with that onion, whatever.
With the chili.
There's a tomato.
The carrot.
There we go.
With the skooma.
There we go.
No, okay, let me be nice. I don't want to miss out on this.
You've calculated?
I don't want to miss out on this.
Awesome. Now,
I came all the way to eat something different.
Imagine.
If it was the same thing that I eat in the house, I wouldn't have
You don't even
come
have
to it.
for
I'd just been asking what?
Do you want possibly some flour?
No.
Thank you. Can I pour some for me? Because I may have over-softened it. Over-softened it. It's mad soft. You can have a bit more. This body, man. For some reason, I find this the most relaxing part. No, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you. Yeah, I can pour a bit over here so that we roll it up. Just roll it up. I don't know how you feel like, if you had your nails done or anything.
No.
You feel like rolling a chapo?
Yes, I feel like.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
This childish thing
That I do? About me?
You do, yeah.
I like playing outside.
OCD.
I like.
Oh, that's
I'm
not
like,
even.
it's not
OCD
even.
is not childish.
It's like OCD isn't childish.
Yeah.
But I do generally enjoy going outside, playing football. Like I've never lost that love. I really like being active. For you more, I want you to take that sauce and pour it into the blender. If you can do that for me. Yeah? Yes, pour that sauce into the blender. To make a good sauce, you need to blend it. You need to make sure that it's absolutely smooth. That way, it tastes better. All the flavors are combined. If you don't have a blender, don't worry. Just add a bit of extra salt, a bit of black pepper. So after that, we make our chapo. I'm getting really good at it.
Yeah, like you said, you don't have to impress me. Just do the square ones that you always do. Or
Nah, I'm not gonna do the square ones. I'm not gonna be judged. I refuse.
You refuse to be judged.
I refuse to be judged.
Shine.
No.
Shine, chef.
No.
And that pan is heated.
It's heating up nicely. Good. There we go. Nice. You mind passing me a plate from the second plate over there? Maybe two plates here. Yeah. So like one is to cover, one is to, you know, I've got my onions, right? And you want them to be charred. You really want them to be a bit roasted, to have a nice roasted taste on them. It tastes really good when you roast them properly. And as that's going on, I'm going to take a bowl. I'm going to add my egg.
That's how you shine.
How? But you see, I don't know why people like that so much. You just imagine, that's all it is. This one.
What's this?
Yeah.
I finally get to taste them.
No salt, nothing. Because you don't need the salt right now. Add your vegetables there. Alright. I'm going to teach you how to make this step by step. You got your bowl. So you got our vegetables.
What's this?
That. Yeah. That's beetroot, right?
This is beetroot.
That's beetroot, yes indeed. So you've got some of that. So we've got an egg yolk, a bit of mustard.
Is that after you? You want like too much of it?
Just add a bit. Yeah, there we go. A bit thick, a bit more thicker than this. But if you have a whisk, it's easy to get that really nice consistency. It's mad irritating, but a vegetable wrap. So you arrange your vegetables. Just not put too much. Let me clean my hands. As usual, always wash your hands.
Yes.
Alright. Add a bit of that. Had something important I was wearing. There you go. And then finish it off with a bit of beetroot, which I very much enjoy. I promised to wrap. I should wrap it. Look at it. It was too good to be true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a bit of that. What I want to do now is remember our sauce.
Yeah.
I like it served hot. Hot on hot. Just got a bit of a sauce right there. Just a bit of sauce. Alright. Alright. So we pour our sauce in there. Not too much. It's a bit basic. Let's see what's happening here. We got our situation set up. And then always, nearly forgot the most important part.
Oh, I thought like we're gonna.
Forgot to
Cook
add.
that.
Forgot. No, this is eaten raw. I love eating this raw. I'm just gonna stuff it in there. Shamefully.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get you a fork. And a knife.
What was like the avocado?
Avocado!
Like,
Oh my days.
see?
I forgot. Can I just make another chapati? Who was time for that?
Teacher.
I was so hungry. I was so hungry. So the first thing that I did to make this meal, as you remember, was I got my ginger together, and you chop up some chili and some bell peppers as well, and you get a pan. You're supposed to make a sauce. So you've got your ginger, a bit of oil, you've got your bell peppers, you've got your onions, and then you come in with some tomatoes, right? Make sure you grate a bit of carrot so you reduce the acidity of the tomato, and add a bit of honey, and you can add a bit of vinegar or a bit of mustard, feel free. But to save cost, I just recommend a bit of honey. Come on, honey, scary, it's okay. Add a bit of sugar. Cook that up until it becomes nice and combined, right? You want a really nice, basically the onions should become soft and the tomatoes should just almost melt. And then once that has happened, you take it and you can blend it. Now you don't have to blend it. As Mo showed us, we can finya. Finyaing is also accepted. If you don't have a blender, just finya. Don't feel ashamed, it's okay. That's how we learn. It's a process. Now, after that, it's important that you make, from what I've learned, your mayonnaise. Now, the mayonnaise is very simple. It's actually an egg yolk, a bit of mustard, and a bit of vinegar, but you can also use lemon juice. Make sure you mix that until it's completely together. Ensure that you add a bit of oil. So for the vegetable oil, you keep adding it slowly while you're whisking it, as you saw me doing. You keep whisking it and whisking it until it becomes a nice thick consistency. If you don't like it as it is, do what I did, add a bit of cream, let's say 1 tablespoon of cream. And you keep mixing it until it becomes as thick as you like. Once that is done, you set those two aside and you begin with the vegetables. You add a bit of oil in the pan. You take your baby corn, whichever vegetables you want. You can use onions. You can use bell peppers like I did. You can use some carrots, which I didn't do, but you can also use carrots. If you're on a budget, any vegetable, you cut it up into nice slices, the way I did. Baby corn is delicious and it cooks easily. Don't be intimidated by it. Once you put it on heat, it softens and it has a nice taste. So you ensure that you cook it until, in fact, taste it. That's how you know. Cook it when it has a bit of color on it, taste it, and you'll know if it's good enough for you. Once that is done, set the vegetables aside. To make your chapati or your wrap, you get a bit of carrot grated, pour a bit of hot water in it. Ensure to add just enough hot water so that the carrots aren't really covered in water. You just want, let's say, about 6 tablespoons. Let's do 3. Let's do 3 tablespoons of hot water. Let them soak up all the water. Once that's ready, you get your flour. You can do half a cup of flour, depending on the serving. Half a cup of flour. We add a bit of cinnamon. We do like a teaspoon of cinnamon. We do a pinch of salt, a pinch of sugar. Add a bit of oil. Mix it up. Add your carrot and water. Mix that up as well, and ensure that you get a nice doughy texture, something that can stretch easily after mixing it. And once that's ready, you flatten it, roll it up nicely, add a bit of oil, as you've seen me do with the chapatis. We'll get better together, it's fine. You roll it. Once that's sorted, you get your pan really hot. Put it on the heat, ensure that your grill pan is really hot. That's a trick to making a chapo. Make sure your pan is really hot. You put it there. You let it change color underneath, and you flip it over, oil it, repeat the process, oil it, plate your chapati, stuff it with whatever vegetables you want. So for my friend Mo, who loves avocado, I gave her the avocado. For me, who loves baby spinach, I gave myself baby spinach. And yeah, you can use lettuce, you can use cabbage, it's okay as long as it tastes good. You want a vegetable that tastes good, any mboga. You can even use real mboga, as you know, you can use leftovers. It's actually a meal meant to be created out of leftovers. The only thing you could really add here is the sauce and the mayonnaise, which I showed you how to make. So this is what you create, and let's try it. Let's see what it is. You know?
Yes.
You know, you have the avocado on the toothpick. I've got the other one. Check it out. Thank you, Lord. Because I am hungry. Man. Let's go.